This is Colt Hamilton here with Hamilton Native Outpost. And so we was out in the field. I wanted to show you some of what I was seeing here today. Okay, so here's what we got going on. We're out in a kind of a dormant looking warm season native grass field. I know the sun's bright there, so I don't know what my video quality is like, but out here in a kind of dormant season, we're in mid-February. This field we took livestock out of about 2 weeks ago. And it's regrowing a little bit, but that's not what I want to show you. What I want to show you is what it looked like when I took the cows out, and then we'll show you what it looked like when I put the cattle in. So what we have here is Prairie Dropseed, which is a clump type grass. Here's one that wasn't eaten much. It's a clump type grass. It fountains over, gets close to the ground with its leaves in the winter. They're more upright in the summer like that. Okay, so if you look at this clump here, this is a Prairie Dropseed stool or crown, and you can see it's completely denuded of that curly vegetation that would have been on there like that. So what happened is the cattle consumed that vegetation because it was very fine. There wasn't much green in it, if any at all, but it was very fine. And by fine, I mean not coarse. This stem here would be coarse and thick like straw. This is fine, it's flexible, and there's a whole lot more surface area, and it's easier for them to digest than the stiffer straws. So that's why they consumed the Prairie Dropseed in the winter time versus, let's go over here and look at some of this other warm season grass that's just knocked down. This looks to me like Big Bluestem, and you can see there's some fine blades in that, and there's a lot of coarse blades, but the palatability is a lot lower than this fine stuff here that's the Prairie Dropseed. So anyways, that's how they eat Prairie Dropseed in the winter time. We find this to be very helpful. It's not an excellent grass in the winter. However, they will hardly eat it at all in the summertime. So it's easy to grow winter stockpile without having to split them off and separate them out. If it's part of the mixed stand of native grass, they won't consume it till the harshest parts of the winter anyhow, or unless you really are overgrazing your diverse natives. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you, and then we'll show you some footage of what it looked like before I put the cows in for comparison. This is what it looked like when I took them out. Out here, just moved the bison into this field. Wanted to show you some of the new concept ideas that we're kind of working with. And so you see here in my picture, you got a lot of brown grass. The big tall stemmy stuff, that's Big Bluestem. The finer, more lower grass there, that's Prairie Dropseed. And then you got some greenery mixed in there. The greenery's wild rye, wedge grass, festuca, that type of cool season native. Maybe a little bit of tick seed down in there, which is a native forb. The others are native grasses. And I'm sure there's other weeds too. So what we're looking at here mainly in this video is, see how coarse that Big Bluestem is. It's got some finer leaves there that are kind of blown in the wind, that are a little wispier, and then it has a seed stalk. And when you look at this, the Prairie Dropseed, it is all kind of a fine, wispy leaf type grass. It grows in clumps, but then the clumps are so close that they're touching each other. So it kind of looks like a sod. And in between that, you have your cool season grass poking up there. And so what the bison are going to eat, they'll eat some of that stemmier Big Bluestem with the finer leaves off of it. They're not going to eat the old seed stalks. And they're going to eat a lot of this finer Prairie Dropseed. And so the question comes up, well, why will they eat the finer Prairie Dropseed? Well, we think the quality of the Prairie Dropseed and the Big Blues is about the same. Neither one is all that much of a quality plant this time of year. Probably adequate for a dry animal like a cow. Definitely adequate for a dry bison. But anyways, it's not that great a quality, but that green is good quality, and it's mixed in. If they want to eat the green, they're going to have to eat the brown. So they will also eat the finer brown stuff even if the green wasn't there, because it has more surface area for each blade, which makes it more quickly digestible in the rumen. So imagine you've got a trailer load, and you're not going to actually eat this, but if you got a trailer load of turkey grit or crushed limestone, a lot of surface area for the weight. So on the drop seed, there's a lot of fine leaves, a lot of surface area in that. If you got you a load of boulders, not much surface area there for the weight. Well, which one will break down faster inside of rumen? Obviously the one with a lot more surface area that's a lot finer and more broke down to start with. So they'll actually probably get more nutrition out of it. It will also process through the rumen faster, which is a big deal in the wintertime when the quality is not quite as good as you would maybe want. The more or less quality stuff you can eat a day and push through the system or the rumen, the more overall nutrients for the day. So this has been Colt Hamilton with Hamilton Native Outpost. Stay tuned, let us know what you think of our videos. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and our website.
We at Hamilton Native Outpost make these videos to share the unique knowledge that we have gained from over 40 years of working with native plants as we raise and sell native grass and wildflower seeds. If you found this video helpful, we need your help to get the message out. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. It helps others to find us. Thank you.